this is what Nutrishare does. Like, this is what makes us who we are. A family that came to us that had moved to the U.S. from Germany because their youngest child had been born with severe kind of GI complications, moved to the U.S. to be with a specialist who had a lot of experience in their child's particular diagnosis and needs. And the child had moved here when he was just a few months old and was now kind of 4 or 5 years old and hadn't really seen their grandparents. And the mom hadn't been able to go back with this youngest child of theirs. And so this child's grandparents' memory of him was as this, frankly, like really pretty sick kind of baby. And the grandparents were getting older, and the mom and the dad had been looking for a way for their child to go meet their grandparents so that the child would have a memory of meeting their grandparents and going back to Germany where they were born. They'd been told by many other pharmacies that this wasn't possible. The child kind of wasn't eligible to use like a shelf-stable mix. And so any mixing, any PN that was provided to them would have to be provided to them kind of on-site in Europe. And so we heard this from their insurance company. Actually reached out to us and said, hey, is this something that you can do? And we've done it in the past where a patient has needed to travel somewhere for a longer period of time, and we've arranged for a pharmacy there to mix the prescription for the patients there so that they can go on a longer trip. So in this case, we didn't have any contacts in Germany where they wanted to go, but we kind of heard the story and we said, this is what Nutrishare does. Like, this is what makes us who we are, and we're going to find someone. Like, we don't know who it will be yet, but we commit to you that we will. And so I'm super proud of the team. There were like several team members who were very involved in kind of finding the right pharmacy. One of our pharmacists, one of our salespeople, they kind of scoured the phones, they scoured providers in Germany, and they found someone who could do this. And our team worked with the kind of a doctor there, a pharmacist there, to get the label, the prescription, all kind of translated over to what needed to happen, and so that it was compatible with kind of the products they have in Germany. And this child was able to go with her family and meet their grandparents really for the first time that they would remember. And they sent us pictures, and it was, again, one of the most rewarding things to see this child, in the country of their birth with a lot of their family, to be able to connect with them. And the look on the grandparents' faces was priceless, because what they had seen previously was, really pretty small, kind of sick child, infant really. And what they got back was a rambunctious, running around little boy, which is what every grandparent wants to see.